Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat on a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Jones. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
They'll run it to the left. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Jones. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 45. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Using a strong stiff arm. Touchdown, Florida. There was no stopping him. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Alabama offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Alabama comes over the line quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Powering right past the defender. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. looks right for a quick completion. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Throws it to the right. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long on the 17. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And that is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Powerful running here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. He powers through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. And the back gets the football. Fights off a defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Down he goes, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up an important third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Gators come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal at the 1. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try the option play here. He's got the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 24-14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race, and he won it. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? As a design quarterback keeper, he stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down play coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Jones. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handing off on the draw play. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a play by this defense late in this tight game.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks